What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. And today, I'm gonna be doing a video just about, I don't even know why I turned that light off. That was silly. But I'm doing a video about encouraging, don't fall into the social media mind trap. Because we don't even know what all to believe on social media, to be honest. I wonder about that too. Fake profiles, sometimes I'm wondering where all these people are at. There's some people with all these fitness photos, models, this and that, with all these likes, followers, everything, but not really diving deep. They're really just shoving, I guess, the business down people's throats in a way, which, all right, it's cool. Do whatever you want. I'm glad you're using it as a tool, but it still feels like sometimes something else. There needs to be a deeper connection, interaction with people, and not everybody has that. And like that's what I wonder about that, because you know, I guess that's why you learn to choose people that choose you, and stop trying so hard for people that don't even care. That's what I've had to learn the long and hard way. 'Cause most people literally don't care. People I've been with, it's like two out of infinity. You know what I'm saying? For real. And you know, most people just care about how much money you got. To be honest, that's the truth. Most people only care about how much money you have. For real. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not out here trying to please nobody. Because I might see these same people out in real life, possibly at the mall, possibly working at stores, restaurants, whatever, you know, and they're walking really, really, really fast, and you can see it out of the corner of your eye. They're trying to like give you a fake smile or whatever, but it's not authentic. It's not real. If people actually truly did care, they truly did want to help out, they would stop right in front of you and give you a hug. They would stop right in front of you and give you a kiss. They would stop right in front of you and have a conversation with you. That's what real people do. I'm saying this from experience of just being up to now. Like the connection would just flow and it will make sense. That's all I'm saying. Because otherwise, these people just never have time. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's like, why stress yourself out over that stuff? You know, it's not worth it. It's not worth it at all. That's why I love super early in the day before everybody's all woke up. You know, I love it when it's real early in the day when all the parking lot is still filled with people. That's when people are still it's still a nice calm outside. And I also love, you know, past dinner time, later dinner hours, as the sun is setting. I love those hours the most too, especially even a little bit after the sun sets, because then people really starting to chill down. They already know. They're like, oh yeah, the children are going to sleep, finishing the homework, whatever program they running. Oh yeah, we just ate, gotta get ready to wake up in the early in the day, So people, it's like a calm, it's like a connectedness, an amazing connectedness amongst us, like a common vibe that we're sharing. We're like, wow, at peace, you know what I'm saying? Where you're not worried about all this crap. But then I noticed in the middle of it, throughout the middle portions of the day, from the time everybody's waking up to go to work, in between the time that everybody's getting off of work, that 9 to 5 grind, people be acting fake, like phony. Like, okay, I'm not even trying to put another. I'm just saying people be out. People have a whole different aura. Is all I'm saying. That's what I mean. Okay, I'm no saint at all. I am no saint at all. I don't know it all. I'm no saint at all. I'm just saying I notice the vibes. Okay, because I'm out there, noticing human behavior and stuff like that when I'm serving and working on my own time. I notice the difference, the contrast, especially towards the end of the night. I notice people are a lot more relaxed and loose and, able to talk, willing to talk or whatever. Not all the time, but, I notice that for the most part, especially at night. But guess what? Middle of the day, people at offices and stuff like that, people stressed out, I don't know what's going on in those places, you know what I'm saying? And then throughout the rest of the day, it's kind of the same stuff in a way. a little bit. It's like, but I'm not mad at these people at all. I'm just stating the truth of what I'm experiencing. You know, I'm just a vessel sharing my experiences. You know, I'm aware everybody can observe everybody. I'm just a unique observer observing. I'm aware people might observe me, obviously, because I have a YouTube channel, obviously. But I'm just sharing what I'm observing, and like, that's why it's like you gotta get to the point where you just make something happen, you know, you just get it done, make something happen, what you love, and something of substance for you, because there's something deeper behind all this stuff, because people playing games, people playing hide and seek, this and that, and you learn, hey, I don't need to play no games. I don't need to be chasing, playing these social media games, because they obviously ain't trying to help at all. And I've had to say this because, especially when you're alone after you went through something, and you really just want love a whole lot, and you know, you're not, what I'm saying? People, it's not right for you. You know what I'm saying? The ones that you're going after, it's not right for you. You know. So, what I've learned, instead of doing the same old insane stuff, you know, have emphasis on your own reality right in front of you. There's always something to do. There's always something to clean. Yes, I cleaned up the place, but guess what? I still have a little bit more laundry I can do. I still have a little bit more tidying up, cleaning, you know, to do. I can get on the foam roller. I'm super sore. My back, my whole body from working out. You can work out. You can write a book. You can write down some plans, some visions, some thoughts, some goals. You know, meditate, etc., etc. Do your own services or whatever that you already have going for you. And that's what's been helping me to pass through the day. To get through the day, to see another day, a newer day, because you know, social media, the phones, technology is cool, and at the same time, it's a mass amount of various people, billions of people, with billions of different lifestyles. And it don't matter how they look on camera, with Photoshop, with airbrush, with all this stuff. The reason why y'all not connecting, there obviously is some blockage there, you know. For me, I'm a vegan, so I'm designed to be with just vegan women. You know what I'm saying? Vegan women. Yes, I appreciate the beauty of all women, and at the same time, you know, for what I'm going for in life, to have a family, to live a long life, you know, and a life of freedom to be myself, you know what I'm saying? Which I already am eternally, you know. But I'm also saying this, I'm here to commit and make things real and honor a long-term agreement of faithfulness and loyalty and stuff. I'm for real about it, about having a family and stuff and being there every day, day in and day out. So, with that being said, it's like it helps you gain a better perspective of the different layers of love, because it's more than just, oh wow, she's a stripper, she has a cool booty, or oh wow, he's a fitness model, he has a six pack. It's more than that. You know what I'm saying? It's deeper than that. Someone who has seen you cry in front of them, that's something that's deep. That's something that's real. And most of these people out here ain't like that, just straight up facts. So that's just something for people to remember and to process, because it's helped me too. It is tempting sometimes when these, strippers or models or whatever follow us, and they barely follow anyone, and they really genuinely are following us and showing a little attention to us, but then they might be playing little games or this or that, and you notice maybe they ain't all around the same page as you. You know what I'm saying? That's what I've noticed. Like sometimes some people ain't vegan, you know what I'm saying? But maybe these screens, these social media apps and stuff, these filters, these edits, Photoshops, and stuff like that can make these people look a whole different person, you know? And you just gotta keep it real with yourself. Why would you want to be with someone who doesn't want to be with you? You know, why would you want to chase after just someone who doesn't want to be with you? And you don't even see these people in real life too. And if it were, it would click, it would match, it would pop off. I met one of the people, Lori. I met her actually in real life. To be honest, before I even discovered her on social media. To be honest, I was working and she came, and I found out I asked her if she was a vegan. I was working at Chipotle. Y'all seen her in some of my videos, little bits and snippets here. She handed me fruit, and we made some acai bowls in some of these videos on this channel. Not that long, it's not no detailed thing, but it happened. And I was working at Chipotle, and one time I served her like a veggie bowl, or I was like a cashier or something like that. And I asked her, "Are you vegan?" Because I noticed, it's very rare for people. When I was working, there was a microscopic amount of people that actually were vegan. Most people got meat or some type of cheese in their meal. It was extremely rare for someone to go throughout the whole line and avoid all animal products. So whenever they did do that, of course I was going to start a conversation because that's a common ground we share. And that's how we met, honestly. That's how we met. That's how we met, you know. And it wasn't anything super, like, deep or anything. I didn't get her phone number or anything there, you know. But then later on, we found our way back to each other. Like I said in the video that's uploading right now, she popped up on social media, you know. And I don't know if it looked familiar, she stood out, this and that, but that's how I fell through with it. And obviously it just was part of the divine plan. So that's what happened with that. But anyways, what I'm saying about all this other stuff, don't wrap your head around about all this stuff. Because honestly, even technology, these phones do emit radiation and stuff, blue light stuff. We need blue light glasses. Or it's not need, it's a good investment to have blue light glasses or some type of blue light supplement to help out your eyes. Because even little stuff like fluorescent light bulbs, stuff like these screens, technology screens, phones, cameras, or phones and like laptops and computers and stuff like that, screens, they do emit radiation and stuff. So be mindful of that. So you're not wrapped up all the time, and just do what makes sense. That's what's helping me to process what I'm going through. Because sometimes it is real tempting. You just want to like snatch and grab. That's how social media kind of is in a way. Gets people into the way they think it's snatch and grab. Like you may see a lady with a beautiful body, and of course I'm always like that, for real. And I'm aware at the same time it's much deeper than that, but like it tempts you and you just want to like take it, like a gummy bear or something like that, and like it's not like that, it just whatever's supposed to happen will happen with whoever is supposed to happen. That's the best way for me to say it. It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live.